89 in Chicago. Dex Card keeping you company right now on WLS. It's 19 and a half minutes after 2 o'clock. That's super summertime.
Super summer is filled with wonderful things. Moonlit nights, sensational sights, exciting heights.
One of which is our WLS search for the personality page girl.
Some lucky high school girl will win the super summer job of a lifetime.
She'll win the dream job of taking visitors on tour of the WLS Broadcasting Complex.
She'll be Girl Friday to the WLS personalities.
She'll meet the stars in person.
Our WLS personality page girl will become the super summer girl who has everything.
All this and a paycheck, too.
Enter right now. Send a snapshot with a letter all about yourself to Dream Job, WLS, Chicago, Illinois, 60601.
Hey, Channel 89 in Chicago, 47 degrees total temperature. And at Midway in O'Hare, we have one less downtown. It's 46 here. A record that's related, I guess, like a distant cousin to Muhammad Ali. This is Creek Alley. These are the Mamas and Papas, number 26.
John and Mitchie were getting kind of itchy just to leave the folk music behind. Saul and Denny working for a penny, trying to get a fish on the line. In a coffee house, the bastards sat, and after every number they passed that. McQueen and McGuire just getting hired in L.A., you know where that's at. And no one's getting fat except Mama Cass. Dolly said, Danny, you know there aren't many who can sing a song the way that you do. Let's go south. Danny said, Dolly, Dolly, don't you think that I wish I could play guitar like you? Don, Danny, and Sebastian sat at the night, and after every number they passed the hat. McQueen and McGuire still are getting hired in L.A., you know where that's at. And no one's getting fat except Mama Cass. When Cass was a sophomore, planned to go to Swarthmore, but she changed her mind one day. Standing on the turnpike, talking about the hitchhike, take her to New York right away. When Jenny met Cass, she gave a long farm, all John and Saul, and that was the month from Ben and McGuire couldn't get no higher, but that's what they were aiming at. And no one's getting fat except Mama Cass. Mud bumps, high jumps, low stunts, big bumps, don't you work as hard as you play. Take a break off everything and shake up, yes, it had to be that way. Sebastian and Saul for the spoon throw, Shelton and getting very tuneful. Ben and McGuire just a country flyer in L.A., you know where that's at. Everybody's getting fat except Mama Cass. Broke, busted, disgusted, ages can't be trusted, and then she wants to go to the sea. Cass can't make it, she says we'll have to fake it, we knew she'd come eventually. Cruising on American Express stars, low rent, but keeping out the heat small. Vibrations in our imagination can't go on indefinitely, and California dreaming is becoming a reality. Becoming a reality.
Hey, Channel 89 in Chicago. Those are the M&Ps and a big record on our Silver Dollar survey. It's called Creek Alley.
Welcome to the WLS Super Summer Psychedelicatessen.
What's it all about?
If I was meant to travel by plane, I'd have been given wings.
I
You travel by train, Father. But you haven't any wheels.
Super Summer lives on WLS!
Orientals have old proverb. Poaching how hunging go.
What's that mean?
It means a super summer lives on WLS.
Hey, Channel 89, Jerry Golden has the important news. This is Dex. On the other side, we'll go grooving with a hit on Radio 1.
Lakeshore Drive. North side, west side, south side in Chicago. It's WLS.
89 time, 225. Striking public aid workers cancel a scheduled membership meeting. This is Jerry Golden, WLS News, standing by with a full report on this and all the news from WLS ABC in Chicago.
This report is brought to you by WLS News as a public service. One of 58 summaries broadcast daily as part of our continuing citizen service.
And now the news. A scheduled membership meeting of striking public aid workers to vote on a 21% pay hike offered by the Public Aid Department was called off today. There was no explanation for canceling the meeting. The spokesman said the meeting has been postponed indefinitely. The strikers have been off the job for 2 weeks. The Reverend Martin Luther King is spending the day in Chicago making speeches and this afternoon attending a groundbreaking ceremony. A new food store being constructed by a Negro contractor will be started this afternoon, and Dr. King will make a brief speech at the ceremony. Dr. King had been scheduled to speak this afternoon at North Manchester, Indiana, but poor flying weather kept his plane grounded and he had to cancel the engagement. Prior to coming to Chicago, Dr. King was in Louisville, Kentucky to further his open housing campaign. In a street incident with a group of white youths, Dr. King had this to say.
We've got to learn to live together as brothers. Yes, I'm your brother. Whether you won't accept, brother, we are brothers. And I love every one of you. I love you as much as I love my 4 children. You are a fine boy. You got to grow up in a world where people must live together. Don't let anybody make you hate.
Illinois Congressman Paul Finley said today he'll soon introduce legislation which would overhaul the U.S. foreign aid program. Finley's bills, if passed, would require every country receiving U.S. aid to achieve certain targets in food production and population control. Finley said such a program is urgently needed to prevent world famine. A spokesman for the 21 teachers fired at St. Patrick High School, Gerald Murphy, said today he'll take the case to the National Labor Relations Board. Murphy says he'll charge the school with unfair practices. The strike was called after the school administration refused to recognize the Teacher Association as the bargaining agent. Murphy said he's confident the teachers will be back on the job before the end of the school term on June the 14th. The Illinois Senate has passed a bill raising teacher salaries by $600 a year. The vote was 46-1. It now goes to Governor Kerner for his signature. Minimum salaries under the bill go up to $5,000 a year from $4,400. Teachers with master's degree would receive $6,000 instead of the present $5,400. Most of the effect of the bill would be felt in central and southern Illinois. Chicago's official weather, cloudy, windy, and cool for the remainder of today with a chance of a little rain or drizzle. Mostly cloudy and cooler tonight with a low in the upper 30s. Partly sunny and cool tomorrow, high in the 50s but lower near the lakefront. For Saturday, fair and a little warmer. Officially in Chicago, 47 degrees, winds out of the northwest at 13 miles per hour. This is WLS News.
The brain of man is so marvelous and yet so baffling. With all its achievements in the arts, in science, in technology, the human mind is still trying to understand itself, its intricate workings, and its terrifying disorders. Today, mental or emotional disorders afflict suffering upon 19 million Americans. The crucial need is to unlock the riddle of mental illness. Research is not the only answer to the riddle, but without research, no answer is possible. Working under grants from the Research Foundation of the National Association for Mental Health, scientists in university, hospital, and clinic laboratories are tracking down clues, adding bit by bit to the store of knowledge about mental disorder. This is Debbie Reynolds, urging you to help this effort by giving generously to your local chapter of the National Association for Mental Health.
That's the latest news from WLS Radio. This is Jerry Golden reporting from WLS Chicago.
WLS in Chicago.
Hi again, everybody. Big D back with you, 2:30 in Chicago, and we're going grooving, I tell you. The number 25 record on that official and authoritative WLS Silver Dollar survey. These are the Young Rascals on Super Summer.
On a Sunday afternoon.
There and a big record on our WLS Silver Dollar survey. It's called Groovin'. Your Channel 89 time is 28 minutes before 3.
The consumer lost again.
WLS presents Viewpoint, a statement of editorial opinion. Here is Gene Taylor, General Manager of WLS.
The rights of consumers lost out to property rights recently in the Illinois legislature. The House Judiciary Committee virtually killed 4 bills that would have given the unwary consumer some protection from fast-talking salesmen. The axed bills would have 1, abolished the confession clause in contracts which deprives a buyer of his day in court if he's in default of payments. 2, abolished deficiency payments on repossessed merchandise, which means that the buyer pays for goods the merchant has repossessed and resold. 3, established a 15-day waiting period before a contract could be sold by a merchant to a financial institution, which relieves the merchant of financial interest in servicing the merchandise. And 4, established a 5-day cooling-off period in door-to-door sales, during which time the contract could have been canceled. The committee favorably reported on 4 other credit reform bills, which would have raised the minimum amount of money that a person must receive when his wages are garnished, provided criminal penalties for sellers who leave blanks in contracts which buyers sign, and to require that a co-signer be given a separate copy of the installment contract in which his obligations are detailed. WLS is unhappy with the action of the House Judiciary Committee. We supported the entire package of credit reform bills, and we still believe they are necessary to protect those in society who most need protection, the poor. In a nutshell, WLS believes the legislators, in their infinite wisdom, goofed. But the battle is not over. The 4 bills favorably reported must now pass the full House and Senate. These bills need your support. You can give that support by writing to State Representative Paul Elward, State Capital, Springfield, Illinois.
WLS has presented Viewpoint, a statement of editorial opinion. Your comments are welcome.
47 degrees total temperature in Chicago. Number 24 on that WLS Silver Dollar survey. This is Spencer Davis, everybody. Spencer Davis, I mean, and I'm a man. Everybody, and I'm a man at Channel 89 in Chicago. Your super summertime, and the current party is 23 minutes before the hour of 3 o'clock. 47 degrees total temperature. This, as you know, is the super summer sound on Mid-America's More Music Station.
WLS Chicago.
All right, at Channel 89, we got the Turtles and a record I dig. She'd rather be with me.
Some girls love to run around, love to handle everything they see. But my girl has more fun around, and you know she'd rather be with me. Me, oh my lucky guy is what I am. Tell you why, you understand. She don't fly, although she can.
the Turtles, everybody, and She'd Rather Be With Me. We'll have it in repeat between 4 and 5 this afternoon on 890.
From the Super Summer WLS Civic Service folder.
Children of the Martha Washington Home for Dependent Crippled Children need your help to walk again. With continuing day-by-day effort, with operations, braces, and therapy treatment, they can play again. All this takes time and money, your money. Won't you send a contribution to the Martha Washington Home for Dependent Crippled Children, 2300 Children's Plaza, Chicago. Do
A
it today.
WLS Citizen Service.
Alice Baker, Anita Thiem, Ben W. Heineman, Dwight Taylor, Fairfax Cohn, Georgia Massey, Governor Otto Kerner.
They're joining up by the thousands. People who were ready for something better. Now they read Chicago's American, the #1 evening newspaper in Chicago and suburbs. What's causing the American Revolution? Ask anybody.
Starner, the Honorable James S. Kemper, L.J. Sheridan, Francine Ash, Ross Siragusa, Gary Peters.
Have you heard your boss's new secretary is an ex-Marine? Now, don't laugh. It could easily happen. According to Chicago American columnist Marian Audmark, there's a serious part-time health problem, and men are going to fill in. Read her lively report on the male invasion of the working girl's world in the new, expanded Sunday women's section of Chicago's American. Big D going to number 23 on the official and authoritative WLS Silver Dollar Survey. A ballad with a Western flavor. An Englishman sings it. Engelbert Humperdinck. It's called Please Release Me.
Please release me, let me go. For I don't love you anymore. To waste our lives would be a sin. Release me and let me love again. I have found a new love, dear, and I will always want her near. Her lips are warm while yours are cold. Release me, my darling, let me go. For I don't love you anymore. So release me and let me love again. Please release me, can't you see? You'd be a fool to cling to me. To live a lie would bring us pain. So release me and let me love again.
That's his name, everybody. Engelbert Humperdinck. And can you imagine anybody not releasing him, huh? I'd do almost anything if I were a gal to get rid of that name, you know.
As part of Super Summer, WLS presents a comic strip in sound. Peanuts.
Charlie Brown, our television screen is bigger than yours.
It is? That's fine. I'll bet you enjoy it.
And you know, my dad makes more money than your dad. Our house is a lot better than yours, too.
I realize that, and I'm very happy for you.
You drive me crazy! Charlie Brown, can you take a little friendly criticism?
Why, of course. I'm not above that sort of thing at all. A little friendly criticism can always be helpful to a person. What is it you wanted to say?
You're kind of stupid.
Radar weather eye. Radar weather eye.
Well, I'll tell you, Charlie Brown, the weather's a little on the stupid side today, too. Here it is officially. This afternoon, cloudy, windy, and cool. Chance of a little rain or drizzle. Tonight, mostly cloudy and cooler. Low temperature of the upper 30s. The word for tomorrow, partly sunny and cool. High in the 50s, lower near the lake. And for Saturday, fair and a little bit warmer. A year ago today in Chicago, we had the lowest temperature ever on this date. It was 34 degrees, and we also had more than 3 inches of precipitation, some of it snow.
All together now, there's just one Schlitz. Yeah, yeah. Nothing else comes near. When you're out of Schlitz. Not me. You're out of beer.
Why Schlitz? Because Schlitz is the beer with gusto. It takes 1,174 careful brewing steps to put it there. And that makes Schlitz the most carefully brewed beer in the world. Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company, Milwaukee and other cities.
If you like it light with a big taste too, there's only one brew that will do. When you're out of Schlitz. Never. You're out of beer. Real gusto in the great light beer Schlitz.
Hey, Channel 89 in Chicago. Let's continue our journey with the hits and review on 890 Chicago. These are the Supremes, everybody. Something good to remember from the treasure chest at LS. from out of the past, those are the Fabulous Supremes and Stop in the Name of Love. Hey, if you dig oldie records, and I guess just about everybody does, I do want to remind you that Bernie Allen is playing a batch of them every day from 11 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. And look, if you've got a favorite record you'd like Bernie to play for you, I tell you what you do. Just jot the name of your oldie but goodie on a postcard and send it to Bernie Allen, WLS Chicago. A few minutes ago, I was reading a tag on a Chicago American commercial, and the first line went like this: have you heard your boss's new secretary is an ex-Marine? Well, some ex-Marine just called in and said, hey, there's no such thing as an ex-Marine, it's a former Marine. Well, I beg to differ with you. When he becomes a secretary, you call him an ex-Marine. Number 22 on the WLS Silver Dollar Survey, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Bye for me, the rain.
Bye for me, the rain, my darling.